Hello and welcome to Nick and Kristen in the podcast. I'm Nick, that's Kristen. We are a married show that are now doing a podcast, previously a morning show host. Kristen has a microphone. There it is.
There I am. Yeah, I was going to just start talking into the wind.
We also have a 7-year-old daughter, and so that's all about us. We try to do these episodes weekdays, Monday through Friday, 15 minutes at a time, just to get you on your commute to work. So if you like what you hear, be sure to like and subscribe and tell a friend.
But we are former radio personalities. And so, Nick, I'm a therapist, so I have kind of a thriving practice that's keeping me busy. But, Nick, you've been filling out job applications.
Yeah, we had a discussion about, obviously, the show has been going on now for 15 years, me and you. Mm-hmm. But since you are a therapist, the option for me to work alone is now an option, I guess. So
you don't need me.
I do. I would prefer to work with you as a morning show.
You need me, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
mediocre is fine at the moment.
That's fine. I am a zero talent without you to bounce me and build me up a little bit.
As long as we're starting with that common ground.
So I've applied to just jobs for just one person.
Yeah,
and it's weird, but I also realized very quickly. I realized a lot of things about myself over the last couple of days. So. Yeah. With all these job applications and things like that, you look over your qualifications and stuff that you know how to do, and you go, I thought I had a lot of real life world experience, but I don't. I have a very specific job that I do that can be, yes, applied to many different areas in the world.
But yeah, no, I had a discussion with you about this because I find that to be a very discouraging statement that you make.
Okay.
Because when you look over the qualifications of any job, they're all insane. Yeah. It's like, I want a PhD that has 5 years of experience. Yeah, we're going to pay you $35,000, that kind of thing. Like, I want somebody to be an expert in their field. Yeah. But there's nobody that is that person. You need to have the confidence of a young 20-year-old that just goes, yeah, I can do it all. And like, that's how I got most of my jobs. If you look at all the qualifications, you're not going to check out all the boxes. And so there's a lot of like, oh, Kristen, I was really great for this job, but this one thing. And it's like, no. You apply anyways.
Yeah.
Even if you're not qualified.
I'm still applying for jobs that I think that I could do. So there are things that will tell me what the job list is and then the qualifications. I look at the qualifications last. I'm like, well, what do you expect out of me?
Right.
But first and foremost, I look at if the job is something, A, I want to do, and B, I can do. And so that's
but you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
It's true, but mostly it's right now I'm in the if I want to do that job.
I know.
So,
do you want to pay the mortgage on this house?
So
that's where we're at.
It's getting to the point where like anybody just hire me for something. But I am looking at the things that I can do and I think that I would be good at. Mm-hmm. And so that's where I'm at now. And so there's a lot of social media stuff out there. And I do pretty good social media.
Absolutely.
But I have nothing to back that up.
Sure you do. And that's the thing. Like, don't see, though, that talk right there is driving me insane.
Well, no, I feel like I have nothing to show them physically.
Okay.
That I've done
What
good.
about all these podcasts? What about the over 10,000 subscribers you have on YouTube? What about the videos that you've done that have gotten millions of views and have gone viral? Like,
those all belong
about?
To somebody else.
Yes, they belong to somebody else, and you want to be the person that makes it for another company.
Yes.
So you're going to say, hey, here's the videos I made for somebody else, and here's what I could do for you.
Yeah, I'm up to that. I'm not against that. It's just like I have to build. I don't have anything ready to go. So everything requires a build.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I want to apply for this job. Well, I need a portfolio or I need a website that shows my stuff that I can do. So it's like, I'm not prepared to do anything right now. And that's annoying. But
it is. But
I also realize that I am kind of dumb. And that's another fun.
Well, that's a whole different topic.
Yeah. Like I don't think I'm dumb, but apparently as I'm aging, I'm becoming less business smart. Like people
have you ever been business smart?
No,
because that's never something I would have described.
That's a good point. Yeah, I've never been like I don't speak business.
Corporate,
I don't speak
the corporate speak.
That's why I'm in radio. Like, and I don't know how to play the game. Like, I don't know how to withhold. I'm no like Aaron Burr where I can like just like keep your mouth shut and get the job done.
Classic Aaron Burr reference.
Hold it, like the Hamilton thing.
Yes. Hold your cards close to your chest.
Exactly.
Like waiting for the chips to fall. Right.
I'm
You're not
so
corporate America.
Open and honest about everything if you ask me. And so I have no strategy.
Which has caused us many issues
in the past. It's true. It's so, but like I'm trying to read over some of these applications and it's like .45115. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What the hell is this job? Like, it's like, I thought it's called social media content creator. And then you look at it like, oh, are you classified under the blah, 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 blah. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What? Am I making pictures for Facebook or what, man?
Well,
like,
this one particular job that you applied for that has like corporate speak. It's for a government job.
Yeah.
It's for the city of a town or whatever. And so like, yes, the language on that is going to be a lot different and something you're not used to than just like a radio job. But the gig's the same.
I know.
And so you have to suffer through the application.
I'm suffering through.
Fill it out as to the best of your ability to get to the point where you can have an interview where you can discuss with a human what it is that you're good at and what you can do and what the job entails.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just like most of the time halfway through, I'm like, I don't even know what this job is, and so I don't know if I can do it.
I wonder what do you think this is like for me, your wife and partner, to hear you talk like this?
I don't know what I'm talking like, that I'm stupid?
No, well, you're coming out here and saying like, oh, I'm stupid and I'm having trouble filling out these applications and I don't understand what's going on in any corporate world. Yeah. What do you think that's like for me to hear that?
I have no idea. I feel like you're not surprised by any of this. This is like who I've always been. So,
I know, but like in this time of economic struggle for both of us, like what do you think it feels like to be me?
I don't know.
To hear you come to me being like, I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm still applying for the jobs.
I understand.
So
I'm
still, when I get the interviews, I'm still get to be me.
As a thought experiment, what do you think it's like for me to...
I'm sure you're either starting the divorce papers or planning on getting there somewhere. You're like, I think you're coming to the realization that I'm dumb. I'm
not.
Like, I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm dumb. Like, I just don't speak corporate. And you have to be very open and concise with me. Like, tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Don't try to fancyify it up. Like, just tell me what it is that you want. And so I'm not saying I'm not getting through it. It's just I have to pause and go, all right, let me read this. Like an adult.
To kind of expand on that, this idea of like you being intelligent. I've always thought you're one of the most intelligent people that I know.
I don't know why.
But that is waning a little bit. And I say that with all the love that I have for my partner in my heart. Like there has been a change in you in the last, I would say, 6 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ever since we kind of moved.
2 months?
Ever since we kind of moved to Portland.
Okay.
There's been a like, aw shucks attitude that you've really leaned into. You used to be not ever strategic. Never. There was never anything. But you've become Mr. Okie dokie to absolutely everything. And there's been so many chances where there's so many opportunities where I've had to jump in and be like, we're actually not going to agree to that. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, no, he's getting paid. No, he's getting paid this amount.
Well,
and it just feels like over the years, like what has happened? Because it's like,
I don't know if
all of a sudden
me.
It was like,
no.
It's just, whatever. Everybody's going to get a hug and everyone's going to get a piece of candy in exchange for all of my labor. It's like, what are you doing?
I've been Captain Okie Dokie my whole life. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, how do you think I worked 80 hours in Vegas a week? Like,
but that's
I would
when
just
you were young
I know, but it was
dumb.
Okie Dokie. Like, it was.
But like now you have a family and stuff.
Can you
like,
do 12 hours out in the middle of nowhere overnight in 20 degrees? I'm
we
like,
all did
Okie
that
dokie.
when we were in our 20s.
I know, that's still me. So
I know,
if
but
the people ask me for something and I can give them that, then I'll Okie Dokie it.
Yeah, but like my issue is the circumstances have changed. Like if you had seen me at 20, I was the same as you. I'm working 12-hour days, 14-hour days, sleeping at the radio station. I was the same as you. But then when you get older and you have children and you have a partner and stuff, like I wonder if anything goes through your head of like, hey, I don't want to be away from my family for 12 hours if I'm not getting paid for it.
Well, yeah, I do. Like the only when I'm at 12 hours, like I get paid for it most of the time. It's like some of the stuff. What are you specifically referring to? Because I feel like you're referring to like the video editing. There's a lot of that where I was like, yeah, I'll knock that out for you.
I mean, there's been a lot of video stuff that you've done for free.
But like I don't do free weddings. Like that's a 12-hour. Although I am doing a free wedding.
Yes, I know, but that was for something
that
else.
Was for
but like
that
was a gift. But I don't really have anything in like specific.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've noticed it more that we've been unemployed.
Yeah.
Of this idea of like you not understanding the worth of yourself.
I can see that
and the radios and the things that we provide.
Because because I don't know how to quantify the things that I do for people. Like I know that I do them and I do them well, and that you would pay a lot of money for them.
Yes.
But I don't know how to. I feel it's the same with weddings. Like, because people will charge you $3,000 to do a wedding. And so you're like, you should charge $3,000 to do a wedding. And I just don't feel comfortable charging $3,000 for what I do. And I know
that's fine.
I'm sure that's, but
that's fine.
I go to cheaper weddings and I charge less to do the same amount of work. For one, it's less pressure on me. Mm-hmm. And for two, it just feels wrong.
Yes. And I understand that. I'm not asking you to charge $3,000, but I'm saying it needs to be more than $500. You know what I mean? Like if it's going to take you away from your family for 10 hours, because
the weddings is different. Yeah,
like I mean, weddings is different, and you don't charge $500, but you used to. Yeah. But I understand that because I have every week I have to meet with my supervisor as the therapist, and we were talking about this one particular therapist that's pretty popular in our area, and she charges $7,500 for a 3-day intensive workshop with her, and she's a couples therapist. And both her and, my supervisor was like, man, I could never charge $7,500 because I would question the value that I could really bring to that. Like, am I worth $7,500? What happens when my clients walk away and they kind of go, that wasn't worth $7,500? She says it just requires a level of confidence.
It does.
And I took the absolute opposite stance because I have a confidence that is undeserved. I go, if somebody's going to pay me $7,500, they're going to get the worth out of it because they paid the money. They're going to walk away going, yeah, I really got something, because it's going to justify
whether
the
they
money.
get something or not.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, it's the reason why people stay in Scientology. It's this idea that like you pay so much money that eventually you go, what am I getting out of it? And when you stop and think about it, you go, oh yeah, I'm getting at, this kind of stuff. I don't mean to call it Scientology, but it's just one of those things. But it's that's a cult.
If you're listening to this podcast, I'm sorry. If you get 500 subscribers, subscribe to my podcast, I'll become a Scientologist.
No, but it's the same thing with like the Mercedes, like buying a Mercedes, right? Like, or buying like a Louis Vuitton purse, like anything that's really expensive. Like you look at it and you create the value on it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's the same leather. It's the same car as a Kia. Like obviously there's upgrades and stuff, but you create the value by charging the amount. And that's what I want you to understand is like you are valuable and people will pay you. You just have to go into it with an undeserved confidence, and then when people start paying it, you go, "Oh yeah, okay."
Yeah, I've never lived in the undeserved confidence zone in anything in my life.
That's my MO, man.
Yeah, like
I'm living on undeserved confidence.
So yeah, I'm very. I'm
performing spinal surgery next week, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Good luck. I just Googled it right before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if it's imposter syndrome, but it's very much like
you do. It's imposter syndrome.
I also want to provide like a good value. Like I want to be, because I don't have the money to spend that. And I just want to give people what they want. And I have a certain set of skills that I've learned. And it's like everybody's family. So it's like, yeah, I want to help you out. Like, what? But
not everybody's family, because that family just let you go.
Well, no, because family, I'd have to lend them money if it was
your family just said we don't no longer need you and working for us anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe we just don't treat everyone like family. I live under the premise of I have no loyalty to anyone.
I know.
And corporate, like
that's how I wish I could live.
There's certain people that I really like that I work with, but I have no loyalty to any company because they have no loyalty to me. Where it's a transactional relationship. If you stop paying me, I'm going to stop working for you.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Whereas Nick would be like, oh, shucks, they've fallen on hard times. Maybe I'll just do 2 months free and then think about it afterwards.
Yeah.
I go, no, if the check doesn't clear, you don't have Kristen the next day.
I know. And I'm learning that based on our most recent job. Like how, no matter how hard we worked, we still lost our jobs for something that had nothing to do with how hard we worked.
No, it all comes down to business stuff.
All comes down to numbers. So it's like, oh, okay, well,
you're just a number.
I know, and like that hurts. That's how that is, and I just have to accept the reality of that's life. But it sucks.
Lean into the freedom of that.
It's true.
If you're just a number to them, then you can say no every once in a while.
I know.
That you don't have to do favors for people.
But I like doing
You can say, no, I'm not working this weekend. No, I'm not going to do that thing for free. No, I don't like that idea. And that doesn't align with who I am.
Then I become
so I'm not
hard
to
work
that.
with. And then like,
but then they're going to let you go anyway.
But also, I know, that's true.
You know,
but
you might as well get something out of it.
That also increases your value too, because then if I go somewhere, then it means something. So it's like, I just don't have that
but there's that fine line, that corporate thing of what to say yes to and what to say no to. And like, that's where the ebb and flow of things come in.
I have no
you know what? I'll help you out. out here because I know I'm going to need a favor down the road.
Strategy. So
Strategy.
I'm
playing chess over here and Nick is playing tic-tac-toe.
And that's why we're successful because Kristen leads the charge. Anytime we go into negotiations, I'm like, I don't know. What does she think?
Yeah, just let me talk.
Well, we're going to settle this right. Are we, Kristen?
The minute Nick starts talking, I give him the shut up look. Don't say anything.
And every time I talk in some sort of like corporate thing, I'm like, I feel like everything I say is too much.
Yeah, well.
Where I'm like, yeah, no, I think we can do that. Kristen's like,
I go, actually, no, we're not going to do that. And here's why we're not going to do that. Gosh.
All right. Well, this whole episode wasn't supposed to be about this.
I know,
but you know
I'm
what?
so sorry.
Turns out, no, that's fine. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And when you see the subscribe button, just say okie dokie. Okie dokie. Boop. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.